morning. Well, hello everybody, because it might not be morning where you're at. I'm actually, welcome to the channel. I'm gonna get ready to head offshore here, see how far I can make it, and see if I can get on some big fish. Okay, and that's what's up for this morning. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's supposed to be 2 feet, but it's more like 2 to 3 with an occasional 4. But I'm gonna bet that it's gonna flatten out, so I'm gonna keep going. It's gonna take me longer to get to the fishing hole, but you know, I'm gonna go ahead and try. So I think it'll flatten out. If it doesn't, I'll turn around and come back. I'll just take my time, you know. I mean, there's a boat to my right, way over there. You probably don't see him. He's about 21 feet long, and he's taking his time. So we'll see what happens here, guys, you know. Like I said, if I get out, I'm gonna get out there and then try to set up. Should be okay. If it's not, I'll just come back and go for a long boat ride and go home. I got my heart set on catching some big fish out here. So I'm doing about 13.7 knots, which is about 15 miles an hour. So we'll see, guys. Alright guys, I turned northeast. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the excuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the 9 Mile reef first. So right now I'm only about 2.5 miles from there. It is flattening out. The only thing is, if you go east, it's just the waves are coming from the east. It's a little rougher. So I'm gonna see if I can get bait here and drop my lines real quick. If it's nothing, then I'm gonna head over to Rebel Ridge, and that's the plan. Guys, it looked like it was flattening out, so I decided just to head back where my original plan, to Rebel Ridge. I've got about 8 miles to go, so while I'm out here, I might as well make it out there. I think it's gonna flatten out, but it's not too bad, you know. I just have a small boat. But I'll be okay. Right here, check this one out. Woohoo! Up and down, baby, up and down. Up and down. I'm going to get back as soon as I start setting up. First thing I'm gonna do is drop a sabiki rig, get some live bait. Put 2 liveys out there, 3 liveys, and go to the bottom. See if I get some big lane snapper or whatever's down there. Mangrove, sea bass, black sea bass, vermilion snappers, whatever's down there. We'll see. Swells are getting a little bigger, but I'm not turning around. I'm a roughneck, and it's safe enough. If it wasn't safe, I'd turn around, but it's safe enough. And I have a membership with Cito, so that gives me a lot of peace of mind. Signed up just a few weeks ago. It's $290, but I had a coupon coupon for $10 off I found online. So it's about $300. I'm going to sign up early again for next year because then I get a discount. I'll get it for about $320. But, you know, my boat's older now, you know, and I'm older. And, you know, the truth is I don't want to bother anybody out here. I don't want to have to wave anybody down. You know, they're having a good time out here. They're fishing. That's why I got sea tow. I don't got to bother you. But if somebody else has a problem out here, they're free to wave me down. I'll help them out and I'll even tow them back if I have to. I don't have a problem with that. I'll end my fishing day to tow somebody back. I've done it before. But you know, not everybody has the money for sea tow, you know? And never turn your back on a disabled boat out here, never. Call the Coast Guard if you have to. You know? My boat is small. It would be hard to tow a big boat back, so what I would do is I call sea tow for them and tell them, look, I told you, but my boat's too small, you know? You want me to call sea tow? Because all I have to do is get on channel 16 and say 3 times, sea tow, sea tow, sea tow. They get on, you tell them the situation. So, anyway, let me focus back on what I'm doing here. All right, guys, I'm here at the spot. I just rigged my sabiki rig. I'm gonna drop it down now, see if I can get some bait. It's pretty warm out here, actually. So I'm glad I bought plenty of water because I'm already feeling the heat a little bit. I can see there's some some fish on the bottom. It looks like they're bunched up, so there might be a lot of small grunts. I got a hit. Fish on. Yep. Let's go ahead and start the live well. Put that on. There it goes, it's on. Let's see what we got here, guys. I think he got off. Yep, he got off, I think. I don't feel him on there anymore. Let's see. Help, small grunt. Good for bait. Good bait size right here. It's a good bait size. We'll throw him in the live well. Oops, he went overboard, but that's all right. We'll get more. I threw him back in the water, actually. Good, and the live well did come on. It's pumping water, so that's excellent. Dave Valente calls that farming. He lived in Hawaii for 12 years, and he said in Hawaii that's what they called it because the fish goes back and makes more little fish. So I did my farming for the day. What I'd like to see is a cloud of sardines. I'm gonna move around a little bit, you know how it is. All right, there's one there. I think this is bigger though than a bait fish. Oh shit, these are big fish here, guys. Let's see what it is. Yeah, there's a big bastard here. He's taking drag. I'm gonna try to get him up, so I'm gonna let him leave some drag on there. It's like a blue runner, probably. He's taking drag, little. I'm tighten it up just a little bit more. Something's gonna come up. Yep. I told you something was gonna come up and snatch him. Just as I said that, something snatched him, but I still got a nice perfect size bait front. I'm not gonna drop this one back in the water. Make sure he goes in live well. Yeah, that's perfect size. We know there's fish down there. A lot of jellyfish man awards. Look at that. Woohoo! They're sniffing me out. Guys, it took me like an hour to get out here, man. It was a long ride. But it's like I thought, it flattened out. Whatever that was, man, that was a good fish. There's a lot of fish down there. Look at that. We're in 80 feet of water. I really want to get some sardines because that's candy, man, or all fish. Or some little mackerel. Or some hardtails. Boy, that guy was taking, dragging everything, huh? I don't think anything got him. I think he just, he was a big fish and that hook couldn't hold him. Those little hooks. I think I'm gonna shut the motor off now. Since the trolling, there he is. I got a couple here. I'll pull them up quick. Oh, there's some bigger fish down there, guys. I think I got a small croaker on here. Yep. Perfect bait size, man. This is what the big fish are chasing right here, guys. We get a few more and then we'll go ahead and set some liveys out there. Because I only have 3 hooks left on. Well, I got 4 hooks. That's pretty good for them. These sabiki rigs are getting expensive, man. I used to get them for $1. These things were like $3, $2.77. Do I sound like your parents? I'm just kidding. I watched that Progressive commercial. That cracks me up. Said it's beautiful out here, guys. Wish you guys were here. Be nice to have some company. Eventually, I'm going to start looking for a fishing partner. But you know, you just can't go fishing with anybody. You got to get someone who's patient, who's really cool as shit, you know? Someone who laughs a lot of shit off, you know? Someone who knows how to fish. There he is. Big bastard. He's holding the bottom. Sorry about that. It's a big croaker. Try to get him up quick. Something gets him. Yep, what I tell you guys. That's too big right there, but you know what? This will feed my dog. I'll take this home. I'll fillet it. If it's super fresh, I'll give it to my dog raw. If it's not, I fillet it and I cook it for her. There we go. Next time I come out, guys, I'm going to show you how to put a sabiki rig on. I meant to do that, but it took me so long to get out here and had to put sunblock on and eat something real quick, so I kind of forgot I wanted to do that. But next time for sure, because I know a lot of you guys, like myself, have trouble putting a sabiki rig on. These are big croakers, dude. This is a big fish. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. He's still pulling. I'm gonna try to get him up, man. And the thing is, they're destroying my sabiki rig. But then I got an opportunity to put another one on and show you. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna throw 2 liveys out. Uh-oh, what the heck is this? Oh shoot. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this triggerfish. Nice trigger, man, but he's not a keeper, that's for sure. And the truth of the matter is, quite honestly, you gotta watch them. I'm in federal waters, so they're out of season till August 31st. State waters, it's open all year round. All right, you know, these guys have tough lips. I'm gonna have to get my little plier. Yank it out. Get my little plier. And I got a nice little croaker. So let me take this croaker off. All right, guys, what I'm gonna do is, oops, watch you don't get me. Don't flop, whatever you do, fish. Thank you very much. This guy swallowed 2 of them. Whatever you, okay, so let me get this hook out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 liveys out. All right, guys, I got my 2 liveys on, one on this one and one over to my right here. Okay, so I'm gonna try here a while I get some more bait, and then I'm gonna put some sand fleas on and some shrimp and see if I get some lane snap or maybe some black sea bass. It is hot, my friends, it is hot, but we got plenty of H2O. I used to say nothing like a cold beer, but now I say nothing like a cold water, because I don't drink anymore. My body can't handle that shit. I drink, I get sick now. That's what happens when you get older, guys. So drink all you can now. I'm looking to see if I see a school of sardines swim by. I got sweat pouring everywhere, which is good. I'm used to it. When I ride my road bike, that's the way it is this time of year. Ooh, shake and bake, baby, shake and bake. I have a bimini top, but when when you're out here going after big fish, man, that top really gets in the way. You know, if you're going for small fish, yeah, but if you're hooking big red snapper and stuff, and just big fish, still showing fish down there. There's one. Okay. This might be another triggerfish, guys. Oh man, I think it's another triggerfish. Big fish hitting tiny pieces of bait. There's a big hero. Yeah, he's a trigger, definitely. To see the way he's swimming, that he's a trigger. No doubt about it. This is a trigger. Yep. But no, it's not. It's actually a blue runner. All right, guys, let me put this away. I'll be back, because that blue runner is going to be for bait. I said it was a blue runner, but I was wrong. Do you know what that fish is? I know what it is, but do you? And I'm going to tell you what it is. It's a greater amberjack, a baby, so I'm going to release them. They do have size limits on them too, so it's not an amberjack, it's the great, or the Amico jack, or whatever they call it. I think they call it an Amico jack. Yeah, that's it. That was an Amico jack. That's what that is. I remember reading and seeing that fish in my memory somewhere. That's an Amico amberjack. Mine's in the back of quiet. Like I said, we're gonna end up moving from here. If nothing big hits here in 30 minutes, we're gonna move. Meanwhile, we're gonna keep catching bait, and then I'm gonna go ahead and try some sand fleas for y'all and see what we get. See what. Got a small fish on here. Got a little bit of backbone to him, but he's small. He likes to play. Big old croaker. Big croaker here. I'll probably do, if I keep catching croakers, I'm gonna move. I thought that rod just got a hit. Big croaker. I got another croaker. I'm getting ready to move here in a few minutes. I'm only catching croakers. So, it's Croaker City down there. I got enough bait. So I'm going to go ahead and reel my lines in. And go ahead and move somewhere else. Well, I had something on this line here. But he spit it out. I came up with just the head of the croaker. So now I'm trying to get some more bait. It seems like there's a lot of fish down there. We're gonna see though what happens here. Doesn't seem like anything's hitting this sabiki rig. At least the ocean's nice. It's about 2 feet, 8-second intervals. I'm sweating up a storm, as you can see. But I'm showing some serious action down there. The structure, I'll show you guys. See the structure down there? Let's see what happens. See that? I was bending. That could be a fish. Big fish has that in his mouth. And he hasn't committed. We're gonna find out though. Oops, I got my own line here. We're good. It popped up, so I'm gonna check. I got a fish on here. My trolling motor is kind of acting up. It keeps disengaging, so my liveys are on. I've been trolling this, moving around the area, trying to find structure. Oh, black sea bass. But I think he's probably not big enough. Here's a nice black sea bass, guys. Check out the colors on him. The way the little fins go back. I can tell you right now, he's too small. See, my trolling motor just disengaged again, so which, you know, works as a spot lock, like an anchor, keeping me in place. When gonna have to go through all the connections on it. There might be a loose connection somewhere. Sea bass have to be 13 inches, I believe, or 12. I think it's 13. Okay, I got another fish. This one's bigger. He's got a little backbone to him. Yeah, he's bigger. There it is, it disengaged again. I want to stay on this spot. I'm trying to keep it engaged. A little bit bigger. Oh man, come on, baby. Croaker, big croaker. Yes, I'm getting a little tired. I was up at 3:30 this morning. So, a lot of surprised nothing has hit my my live excuse me, my live bait except one. I had to get some water. All right guys, I got a big one on right here. I gotta keep him away from that other line because I didn't get a chance to move that other line up. Get that other line out of the water. This is when you wish you had some company, you know? Big fish on. Might be a shark. No, he got off. He just got off, guys, but you've seen that. You know I was ready for him. Yeah, he tore that bait up. And I was right, my line got this line. But I can easily untangle it. There's something messing around with this line. I'm gonna leave it alone. These fish will grab that and hold it in their mouth, and they'll just swim. If you pull on it, bend a little, if you pull on it, yank it right out of his mouth, it'll spit it out. And I'm off the spot because my trolling motor quit again, so I'm gonna have to take the motor apart or whatever. Alright, here he is. Got something here, guys. See what happens. He's still on there. I'm not even gonna guess what it is because I really don't know, but I don't think it's a croaker. He's digging in, so I really don't think it's a croaker. Now my trolling motor still keeps disengaging. That's not good because I mean I could drift, but then I'd have to fish a different way because I don't want to drag lines on the bottom. I'd have to bounce off the bottom or something. Oh man, look at this, guys. Woohoo! Sea bass. Big sea bass. Nice sea bass. It's fat too. Look at that. A fat guy, huh? Is that cool or what? He might be a keeper. No, he's short. He's 11 inches. Right here, guys. Look at the beauty. Oops. Oops. There he is, guys. Beauty. So and here's what I'm using. I'm just using some cut shrimp, previously frozen, and some sand fleas that I dug up over at Cape Canaveral. I like to bring live shrimp out here and fish for mangrove. There's a technique, but you know, you'd have to commit to that. It takes a lot of time. And the shrimp have to be fresh. You take live shrimp, you cut little pieces and you throw them off the back of the boat. Just one, wait a few seconds, throw another. Not a whole lot, and then you go ahead and thread a live shrimp on and just let your line drift out with maybe just a little sinker, tiny sinker on it. And that's what I heard, that's the way you do it. I've never tried it, but I know a guy who told me about it that was very successful at it. Oops, there he is. Oh, he got off. Yeah, he got off. That's him there. Nope, he got off. My line just, trolling motor just disengaged. Try to catch a big one before I head back. The wind's gonna start picking up. The good thing is, rain won't be here till this afternoon. I got one here. It's a digger. It's digging down. Definitely a digger. See it? Oh, you see it digging? Nothing's hit my livey over here. I've been watching it. This might be a decent black sea bass, a keeper. Likes to dig. Definitely. Oh my lordy. Definitely a keeper. Here we are. That's what I was looking for, baby. Yeah! That's what I was looking for. That's why I took it easy on you. Yeah, buddy. That's a keeper right there. Alright, this 14 inches long, easily. Alright, I got dinner. Fish and chips. No, I got leftover chicken I gotta eat. But I'm definitely gonna eat them tomorrow. We put them on ice. Well, I'll keep them alive for a while. Putting them alive well. Got another fish on here. Oh, he's taking drag. He's taking drag. Come on, don't get off. I think he got off. Yeah. No, he didn't get off. He was taking drag. I wonder what it was. He's not taking drag anymore. Why wouldn't he take drag now? That's what I got. Another keeper. Now this one might be short. There were two on here. That's what it was. Yep. Right there. He's just short of 12, guys. So he's got to go back. hate that my trolling motor is giving me such a hard time because I'm on the fish. And I'm on the big black sea bass, as you can tell. I'm on them. Gosh, it's so hot out here too. I think I'm gonna tie another hook on there. Now let's fish with one hook for now. So I had that sea bass, and I probably had something with teeth that tore that off. But it was big. You seen it. It was a big fish. It was taking drag. So I thought when he got off, he left his buddy behind. Man, I wish this thing would work. I'm still on the fish though. Sweating up a storm here. I gotta get another hook to tie on that other line. I wish I could have pulled in what was on there, I'll tell you that. Well, anyway, I'm gonna reel up and put another hook on. Alright guys, we're headed back. I got my life jacket on and my lanyard hooked up to my wrist, the motor cut off. We're doing 28 miles an hour. So we should be back in no time. And that storm is to the north of us, to the south actually. Guys, I'm back in safely. I was doing about anywhere between 30 and 35 miles an hour coming back. I just uploaded a short actually on that, and I want to thank everybody for watching. If you made it this far, and if you like what you see, please go ahead and subscribe and like the video. And next time I think we're going to do 9 Mile Reef. I'm going to go ahead and input it on my marine GPS. And we're gonna go play around there because it's closer than Rebel Ridge. Rebel Ridge is about 14 miles from the inlet, and 9 Mile Reef is 9 miles from the inlet. Also, I had a problem with the trolling motor, as you guys saw, so you know, I'm gonna get in there and go over all the wiring. You know, it's gonna take me some time, but I'm gonna get it done, make sure the connections are right, and get it working. And again, thanks for watching. Hope everybody's doing well. Bye-bye. Alright guys, a little bonus footage here. So this is my Sea Pro. Some of you have seen it, I know. I already saw it. You didn't see the marine radio though. So that's my marine radio. There's the antenna, and then I have a portable marine radio, a handheld. You know, if I was sinking, I take that, and I have a dry bag with that, and I have a personal beacon locator that works off the satellite. So around 15 miles and I start sinking, I jump overboard and I hit that beacon locator, I activate it, and they'll come get me. It would just be scary, man. All the sharks I see out there and I catch, they might go, hey, it's payback time. He's in the water now. So that's it here. I'm going to go and put that antenna down. The small poles like this, guys, if you ever have a small pole like this, don't leave it in the boat. I'll tell you what happened this morning. I stopped at a red light. There was a guy on a boat, and he pulled up. He goes, hey man, one of your fishing poles was hanging. And this is where I found it, right here. Look at this. That's where I found my fishing pole. It was inside. And I know a guy who lost a couple poles. When they're lightweight like this and it's blowing wind, they can get picked up. So that's going inside. But you know, what a gentleman, because he was right behind me, but in the left lane, I was in the right. I was wondering, you know, this guy has stayed there. He's not passing me, but there was no traffic. It was what, 5:30 in the morning? And I'll tell you what, I owe that guy big time. I know what his boat looks like. I know what he looks like. And if I see him in the water, you know, I'm gonna throw him some cold waters or something, you know. Because, man, I really appreciate that, because there's so many people that won't do that out here. They'll just look the other way, even out there. You know, you guys know what's going on. But today's been an absolutely lovely day. So here she is, guys. And then I told her with a 2008 BMW X3. So this car has 290 horsepower. It has a straight 6, and it's all-wheel drive. So it's all-wheel drive, and it's got M suspension on it, a racing suspension. This thing will get up and go. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.